Hello everyone and welcome back to another day of Road to VGC World 2016. Still using the Pikachu team. Yesterday we got 2 wins out of the Spanish video, so that's why our rating went back up. And Pikachu definitely put in work in the second battle, but especially Gengar has been putting in a lot of work. Now, this team for my opponent is definitely something very, very unusual. I am definitely a bit scared looking at it because out of all those Pokemon, you could argue only Groudon is a common VGC Pokemon. So I'm definitely a bit scared right now. It's gonna be hard to predict or to decide rather what to bring, and actually my team looks really weak to Metagross. I think trying to set up Trick Room is definitely the way to go here, or rather setting up Trick Room is the way to go. I might want to bring Pikachu, probably not. I'm gonna lead Gengar Kangaskhan. I know I can't fake out the Gallade, most likely, if he leads it. So maybe Gengar Amoongus is a better idea. Yeah, Gengar Amoongus seems like a really solid idea. With Groudon in the back, and I think I do want Xerneas because I cannot really touch Giratina with Kangaskhan, and Gallade also puts in work. So if I set up Geomancy with Xerneas towards the late game, I should be in a good position to take down both of those Pokemon. His Xerneas counters are Metagross and less directly Groudon, but hopefully I'll be able to deal with them. Now, a turn 1 eruption would be the most problematic thing for me. He leads Metagross and Jinx, so he has access to Fake Out with Jinx. I am faster and I do threaten the Metagross, but I actually don't know Jinx's speed here. So I'm still gonna go for the Trick Room, and I'm going to protect, or I could actually switch in Groudon here for Amoongus because, yeah, I think that's a really good switch actually. Groudon for Amoongus makes a lot of sense because it threatens both of his Pokemon out. Both are weak and none of those will appreciate an eruption to the face. None of his Pokemon appreciates a full power eruption to the face. And if he decided to switch in Groudon, I could potentially direct or predict a Shadow Ball onto that spot. Now, if this Jinx is Dry Skin, which you would assume it is, and it's holding a Focus Sash, the Sun will break its Focus Sash. Or Jinx could go for a Lovely Kiss and just... okay, he protects Metagross. Jinx could definitely try and Lovely Kiss. He actually... okay, he goes for an Icy Wind, so that's even better for me. So as he makes me even slower for my own Trick Room. Now I know 100% sure Gengar will outspeed, or underspeed rather, Jinx and Metagross. Now, unfortunately, no Dry Skin, so Jinx's Focus Sash, which I'm assuming it has, is not broken, but an Eruption should be able to take down Metagross. They both protected, and the combination of Shadow Ball plus Eruption should be enough to take down the Jinx. Giratina comes in for the Metagross, but it's going to take a lot of damage here. Well, not too much actually. And after the Icy Wind, I should still be slower than that Giratina, I'm guessing. Not entirely sure, but I would assume so. Now, the other big thing here could be that Giratina knows Skill Swap and that his Groudon is slow and special based. That would really suck. That would definitely really suck. But Jinx is no longer a factor. It didn't do anything besides Icy Wind, which I would argue helped me. And actually, I will be slower because of the Icy Wind. I am guaranteed to be slower than both of his Pokemon because of the Icy Wind. With my Groudon. Not necessarily my Gengar. But I reckon he's going to protect. Well, his Giratina has Levitate. Would he protect his Groudon, actually? I'm going to skill swap my own Groudon, and I'm going to Earth Power his Groudon. His Groudon does protect. Now they're protecting. This is the third turn of Trick Room. He goes for a Shadow Sneak onto my Gengar. Probably will be enough to take me out. It is. But his Groudon just protected. And we know that he has Metagross in the back. Right? That's his last Pokemon. So, I can pretty safely Spore the Groudon. Or actually, I'm going to Earth Power the Groudon. I'm going to Spore the Giratina, and I'm going to Earth Power the Groudon. That's what I'm gonna do. The safer play would be to Spore and Earth Power that slot. That's for sure. But yeah, the problem is if he switches out Groudon and sacrifices Metagross, yeah, which is exactly what he's going to do, my Spore will be going before my Earth Power. Yeah, so I'm still going to take out the... What? Wow, I think I misclicked. Oh no, I did do that. I did Spore the Giratina. I've been talking about what I didn't do and I actually made the right move. Okay, I'm glad. Wow. My brain is smarter than my mouth, apparently. Okay, Giratina takes its first turn of sleep. Its guaranteed turn of sleep. Now, Groudon is most likely going to protect. I'm still going to use Spore on it. And I'm going to use Hidden Power onto the... Yeah, there's a protect. Which is unfortunate because this is the last turn of Trick Room. But okay, Hidden Power will damage that Giratina, which wakes up immediately and goes for a Shadow Force. Okay. Probably onto the Amoongus slot. But there's two things that can happen here. Either he goes for a Precipice Blades and doesn't KO Amoongus, or he goes for a Fire type move and doesn't KO Groudon. So whatever he decides, okay, he goes for the Eruption, maybe predicting my Protect, maybe expecting Shadow Force to KO my Groudon, which is definitely a possibility. Shadow Force, if I survive, oh, I don't survive. Wow. That turn 1 wake up. What are you gonna do, guys? What are you gonna do? Turn 1 wake up ends up really, really hurting me. Yeah. Turn 1 wake up. If my opponent had stayed asleep that turn, I would have won, I think, because my Earth Power would have dealt so much damage to Groudon. Maybe I would not have KO'd, but it would have dealt so much damage that this Dazzling Gleam would have probably KO'd. But because he did get the turn 1 sleep, I'm not able to KO it. He even gets a burn. So, unfortunately, we are going to lose this one as well because of the sleep. 100% because of the 1 turn sleep. 2 turns, which is like what you would normally expect, would have made it so that we won the battle, but no cigar. No luck there. Oh well, it happens. We didn't need full sleep turns, we just needed 1 sleep turn, so that my Groudon would have survived, or if he had used Earth Power, I could have put it to sleep, which I think would have made the battle harder, because I would have had to set up Geomancy. And yeah, not much I can do there. Unfortunately for you guys in the English video, this is the third loss. But overall, in the week, we are 3-4. So, like, I got 2 wins yesterday, 2 very solid wins as well. But the sleep, I think I brought the right Pokemon to the fray, but the sleep turn was the thing that ended up winning it for my opponent. Not much I can do there. Now, I'm finally a Ryogre team, but once again, Talonflame. Is that the 8th Talonflame? No, that's the 7th, because my previous opponent didn't have Talonflame. But, wow, 7 out of 8 teams have Talonflame. What the heck? Okay, I do like Pikachu here. I definitely like Pikachu here. But with what? That's the question. He has a Ryogre core. So, my Pikachu will definitely scare. My Pikachu has a really nice matchup against everything, actually. I think I need to set up Trick Room, though. I'm gonna lead Gengar Pikachu. I'm gonna have Groudon. Do I want Groudon in the back? Yeah, I want Groudon. And I think I want Kangaskhan, actually. I don't think Xerneas does too much here because he has Gengar, Amoongus, and Talonflame. And Kangaskhan. So I'm gonna go with my own Kangaskhan. Double access to Fake Out is definitely very nice, but my Groudon might not do as well as I'd like it to. Gengar might be Mega, which would mean my Hidden Power Ice on Groudon would have an easier time KOing his Rayquaza, but he actually leads Talonflame Kangaskhan. So I can set up the Trick Room. I have the guaranteed Trick Room. And the question here is... yeah, I'm gonna switch out my Pikachu for Kangaskhan, because either he fakes it out, or... well, not entirely sure. I hope he goes for a Fake Out onto a Pikachu. Wow, he actually... okay, he doesn't Mega Evolve, and he goes for a Brave Bird. Onto Kangaskhan as well? No, onto Gengar, okay. Doesn't even bring me down to Focus Sash because he's not holding a Life Orb. And I'm able to get my Trick Room off. Now, I can Skill Swap the Kangaskhan, and he could Quick Guard. No, he actually cannot Quick Guard. I can Fake Out whomever I want. I'm actually going to go for a Hammer Arm. Does he Sucker Punch? Well, I'm gonna be... yeah, using Quick Guard is probably the worst choice here. I'm gonna go for a Sludge Bomb onto a Talonflame, which will most likely KO me, but I'm gonna go for a Hammer Arm onto Kangaskhan just in case he tries to double up onto my Kangaskhan with like a Sucker Punch and a Brave Bird. That would mean I would get a double KO. He actually goes for the Quick Guard. That's perfect. That is best case scenario. My Hammer Arm... oh. My Hammer Arm misses and my Sludge Bomb fails to KO. So that was absolute worst case scenario. What the heck? What? And he's not even Mega Evolving. And I don't have Sucker Punch. Oh my. Oh my. That was absolute worst case scenario. Okay, Talonflame KOs itself, but this is the third turn of Trick Room already. I will be able to skill swap, but he never Mega Evolved. So I actually get Inner Focus, which is absolutely and completely useless to me. Crap. Crap. Okay. If I bring in Groudon, and he brings in Kyogre, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble, because he probably has Rayquaza. His back two definitely have to be... Okay, he Mega Evolves first. Which is not good. That means he's going to be... Man, everything is going absolutely terribly. His Kyogre is very, very slow. That means my Trick Room is actually hurting me now. Unless Rayquaza is not his last Pokemon, which it will obviously be his last Pokemon. So. I'm going to try and reverse the Trick Room here. But Kyogre is not going to let me. There's no reason for him not to attack this turn. So I actually have to let Gengar go down, and I have to protect my Groudon. Yeah, his Witch is out, he's bringing Rayquaza. Man, that Hammer Arm miss. Like, I'm sorry guys, but... that Hammer Arm miss. I get to protect, he's going to do whatever he wants with the Water Spout. Most likely. Okay. He does KO my Gengar, which makes sense. Now Pikachu comes in. But. This is the cool part. If he double protects, due to the Fake Out, and my Feint, along with the hidden Power Ice, is able to KO Rayquaza, fortunately he can still Mega Evolve and get rid of the Sun. But you would think he's going to double protect? Okay. Yeah, the problem is that I hope he protects Kyogre. That's what I need him to do. I need him to protect Kyogre. Well, he has no reason to protect it, actually. Oh, he didn't protect anyone. Oh boy. This is... Were you not scared of a Fake Out, man? What the heck? Were you not scared of a Fake Out? Oh well. Not much I could do there. The Trick Room ends up hurting me. It wouldn't have hurt me if I had connected the Hammer Arm, because Kangaskhan would have gone down and I would have had a super slow, almost full HP Kangaskhan to take on the Talonflame, but also weaken both Rayquaza and Kyogre. Anyways. Huge props to Ashton Cox for making this team work. And I mean, 90% accurate move, guys. 90% accurate move. Oh, actually, it's been 2 battles already. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week with a brand new team, that's for sure.